Yeah, we're gonna do it today. We are going to talk all about skincare. I get asked about my skincare routine a lot, and I don't know why I haven't like bothered to shoot a video explaining what I do and why. Um, I don't know. I shoot a lot of makeup tutorials and I get really excited about those, and I have a harder time getting really excited about shooting a makeup video because I don't feel like I'm physically showing you how to apply it, whatever. I'm just like talking about it, and I don't want to bore you. But I do get asked about my skincare a lot. And I figure I might as well share that with you because, hey, could be good. Little bit of backstory on my skin. Normally, growing up, I really didn't have a lot of skin issues. I didn't really have a lot of acne trouble. I did get some dermatitis stuff around my nose and my mouth. Yay, Scandinavian genes. That kind of is like with the territory. Scandinavians are known for having beautiful skin, but then we get like these weird rashy dermatitis type issues sometimes, which are not fun. But anyway, postpartum, my skin kind of freaked out a little bit. I had some hormonal acne, some cystic acne that, you know, I kind of mastered on how to cover it up, but I always felt like I needed more makeup. And then kind of like in the last couple of months, I had a lot of issues with different products, a lot more natural products that have a lot of essential oils in them, and my skin was really kind of getting irritated from that. And sensitized, so I really have tried to cut most essential oils out of my skincare. So yeah, it's been kind of a journey, but I mean, generally speaking, my skin does not give me a lot of problems. As I'm getting closer to 30, you know, I started noticing some little fine lines around my eyes and my forehead and these lines, and it happens. Like, we age. It's okay to age. My big thing is wanting to age gracefully. So let's like just dive right in. Cleansers. I feel like I get asked about this one a lot, and I'm going to be very honest with you. Unless it's an oil cleanser, I don't spend a lot of money on it. I don't know why. I just don't really see the point in spending a ton of money on something that just is designed for one purpose. It's sitting on your skin for just a second, and you're literally just using it to take things off of your face, to cleanse the skin. So I don't buy into the hype of like really frou-frou cleansers. I use the Dr. Bronners Castile soap. This is the baby one, so it doesn't have like any essential oils or anything like that in it. This has given me no problems as far as like clogging up my pores. It does a fantastic job of taking off makeup, like eye makeup, and it leaves your skin feeling really nice. It doesn't feel tight or like itchy afterwards. So yeah, you'll find this in my shower. I travel with it. This stuff is fantastic. And let's move into some serums, shall we? So this is one from Silk Therapeutics. This was gifted to me this last year. I did a blog post for them, but this is their C Advanced Serum, and it has silk proteins in it. I just think that this is just such a fantastic line in general. It's really gentle, but I feel like this really helps to brighten up my skin. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, so it helps to plump up the skin as well. And there's no burning or irritation with this when I use it. I really have enjoyed this product. It is on the pricier side, but as you can see, for a C serum, it is so light and clear, and you don't have that darkening that can happen with C serums, so you know that the product is good. It hasn't oxidized, which is really important with C serums, and it can be really tricky. Next, we're going to talk about one of my loves, one of my favorite lines, Bella Ora. I am an ambassador for them. I reached out to Yasmin, the founder, gosh, like a year ago. I had gotten the Night Cellular Renewal in like a small trial box type thing, and I loved the texture of it. It was so light and silky, and it absorbed so well. It didn't leave my skin feeling greasy, but everything just looked so smooth and flawless and beautiful. I loved it so much. I was using it not just at night, but during the day too, and especially before my makeup, and I was like, wow, this stuff is really good. And so this line in particular, I think the world of it. I have the entire line. I use it every single day. Daily Repair Moisturizer. This is fantastic for brightening the skin. It has daisy extract in it. You've got gymnostemma, which is like a Chinese herb in the Night Cellular Renewal. And then you have Icelandic moss in the Hydra Revive. This is fantastic, I think, for all skin types. I would recommend that line to literally everyone. I had noticed such a big difference in my skin when I started using it. The price point is a little bit higher, so just know that going into it. But I feel like it really just kind of calmed my skin down. I don't feel like my breakouts had been as bad when I first started using it. And it's just very gentle. It's not overly scented. There's no essential oils in it. And I just think it's a fantastic line. I am an ambassador. I will put my code in the description box below. I do get a small commission if you use it to make a purchase. Please note this video is not sponsored. So anytime you do make a purchase, you are supporting me personally. And I definitely appreciate that. So moving onward. Another line that is newer to me, but I really, really love as well, is Lovinah. I had the opportunity to sit down with Joy, the founder, whenever I was in Houston. I'm a Houston native. And so I got to sit with her and talk all things skincare and beauty. She just launched a new makeup line, which is really, really exciting. Her palettes are fantastic. But her skincare is all natural. She uses ancient fermentation techniques in Africa. She's from Nigeria, and so she was talking about like her grandmother's recipes and just preserving products that way. And so it kind of changed my perspective regarding preservatives. Like, you know, you hear about radish root ferment filtrate, which is a really popular, more natural preservative, but she uses rooibos tea fermented to help preserve her products and a couple other different things too. But these have really, really been great for my skin. The Brightening Essence Tonic is amazing. Like, you can hear it. It's very liquidy, but that fermentation, I feel like just the probiotics are so good for your skin. I've noticed since I've been using it, my skin just seems so much brighter. I haven't been having breakouts as much, even like pre-period, which is kind of amazing. And then this is the Dragon's Blood Peptide Serum, which peptides are fantastic for your skin. They're building blocks for collagen, and as we age, our skin does not create as much collagen. So this really helps to keep your skin nice and firm and voluminous. Her whole line is amazing. I've had no issues with irritation on my skin. I gradually introduced products because I've had so many issues with my skin reacting kind of poorly to products. And so just out of precaution, I introduced one at a time. I've had no issues. I think there is a little bit of like orange extract as the very last ingredient. I can't remember in which product, but that hasn't really irritated my skin or given me any problems. So if you have more sensitive skin, her line is also fantastic. Just like Bella Aura, I highly recommend it. Another skincare line that I love, Fitglow Beauty. I fell in love with their cosmetics, and I'm just now starting to try some of their skincare. They were so kind to send me their SPF 30 that they launched at the very end of last year. This has a really rich velvety texture, and it's been really good on my skin. I have been trying to use SPF a lot more in the last year. I don't use it every day, but anytime I'm going outside, if I'm going for a walk, I definitely put on SPF. I've been really, really good about that. And this one I really like. It doesn't leave a chalky cast on your skin. And then I just got this one. This was gifted to me from Beauty Heroes. And this is the IC Firm. And this is really, really nice. Like, it has again, kind of a rich velvety texture. It's a little bit heavier than some of the eye serums that I've used kind of in the recent past, but I really, really like it. It didn't irritate around my eyes at all, which can kind of be a problem with some eye products that I've used. Big, big fan. Moving onward with that, I'm going to kind of jump to something else for a second, but you'll understand why. So one of the big things that I've been doing in my skincare that is kind of new is I've been dermarolling. This is from Gin Amber. I purchased this one myself. She gifted me some stuff later on, which I can link my microneedling video in the description box as well. But this has made a really, really big difference in my skin with the fine lines that kind of had started popping up. Basically, the principle is that you are inflicting micro damage into the skin, and your skin will respond by producing more collagen. So it's definitely helped with like the fine lines on my forehead, around my eyes. My lips are a little more plump, which I will warn you, it does draw some blood. It's not a big deal, but just so you know ahead of time. But I think this has been such a game changer in my skincare, especially in the last year. It's something that I introduced, and I am so excited that I tried it. But one of the things from Fitglow that I think is a must-have after I dermaroll, especially on my lips, is the Night Lip Serum. I have like every shade of their lip serums. I think they're incredible. They just make your lips feel so juicy and plump, and like they have pomegranate sterols and vegan collagen. These are just, they're just so silky though, and I put this on every night, but especially after I dermaroll, it just really helps to seal in the moisture on the lips. It's not heavy or sticky. This has replaced my former favorite, which was the Bite Agave lip mask. This is so much silkier than that, and I just absolutely adore this. Okay, coming back to treatments though that have made a really big difference in my skin, very similar to dermarolling, is using my Elevare Plus LED, red light therapy, infrared red light therapy. This is fantastic for going down into the deeper layers of the dermis. It's going to help with your collagen production. I have also noticed this helps with if you have any sun pigmentation. I had like a little spot that had been starting to form. This like lightened that up. I had a freckle on my lip that is gone now. This thing is incredible. It's also been really good. I have some stretch marks and it took the redness away. Like you can still tell there was a stretch mark there. I'm gonna try some dermarolling on that and see what happens. So stay tuned for that. But this thing is incredible. I've also seen like panels that you can get to put in front of your face, but it's really, really powerful as like an anti-ager, and it's really great for inflammation. So highly, highly recommend that. This was also gifted to me. I did a big blog piece for them, a review with a lot of before and after photos. This thing is not cheap. This thing is a baby. I take very good care of it, but it's amazing. Like I said, you can get other ones that are not as expensive. You're still gonna pay probably a couple $100 for one of those panels, but this thing it's just incredible, and I highly recommend it. Okay, the other treatment that I do, this is an acne treatment. The Mario Badescu drying lotion is a godsend if you have any type of acne. This will basically nip it in the bud overnight. It flattens things out. You just take a little cotton swab, dip it down in there, put it on your problem spots, and bye, like they're gone. Even some of my more like deep cysts that popped up, like put a little tiny bit of this on there. It's amazing. Like I've recommended it, I feel like, to so many people, and they always come back and tell me like it's amazing, it worked, it killed my acne off. And the very last thing that I'm going to talk about, I lied. There's actually going to be one more thing after this. One of the last things I'm going to talk about, because I get asked about it almost daily, is what do you use on your eyelashes? I use Rapid Lash. This does not irritate my eyes. I've used different lash serums in the past to make my eyelashes longer that have irritated my eyes and made them really red and bloodshot, but this doesn't do that. You can get it on Amazon. I'm going to link to that below, also an affiliate link. But you can also find this at Ulta, and you can find it at Costco. Sometimes that can be a better deal than like the Amazon and stuff like that. But I highly recommend this. It's been amazing for my eyelashes. And my final parting on skincare that I want to talk about is, these are going to look like torture devices. Facial massage. I use either a gua sha stone or the ReFa Carrot S. Is amazing. It feels like when you go get a facial, like someone rubbing your face. Like these two things roll, and so the way that they grip the skin when you're going over it is just amazing. And so you can really depuff your face with this. Coming from someone with a round face, like, trust me. And then there's this one, it's from like, I think the brand is Self Care. My friend gave this to me It wasn't working out for her. She was just like, this thing looks like a torture device. I don't want to deal with it. But this one is also really great too for kind of pinpoint massage. So yeah, like there is my current skincare routine. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm always here to chat if you want to talk. I love talking skincare. So I will catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.